Join us as we explore the power of the universal call for freedom, the Declaration of Human Rights. In this video, discover the lasting impact it has had in promoting human rights and freedoms globally and its pivotal role in shaping international human rights policies. Get ready to be inspired by the universal fight for justice and equality. The birth of universal human rights. After the end of World War II, it became evident that the tragedy and suffering caused by the conflict must never be repeated. To ensure this, the United Nations was established in 1945 with the aim of safeguarding fundamental human rights and promoting higher standards of living in greater freedom. Members of the UN worked to create a single document that incorporated the human rights provisions outlined in the UN Charter. It took 3 years to reach a consensus, but finally, on December 10, 1948, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights was adopted by the General Assembly of the United Nations. This document serves as a universal benchmark for human rights for all people and nations. H.V. Evatt, the president of the UN General Assembly at the time, referred to the declaration as, quote, the first step in a great evolutionary process, end quote, and a source of guidance and inspiration for millions of people around the world. Similarly, Charles Habib Malik, a member of the drafting committee for the Human Rights Bill, commented that although history will ultimately decide its importance, it is likely that the Declaration will occupy a significant place in the annals of human history as a positive landmark. Universal human rights, born free and equal. The Declaration comprises a preamble and 30 articles, with the first article affirming that all individuals are born with equal dignity and rights, free from discrimination. These rights include the right to life, liberty, and security, the prohibition of slavery and torture, equal treatment under the law, fair and public trials, privacy protection, the right to travel, asylum, nationality, marriage, family, property, religious and personal freedoms, peaceful assembly, political participation, work, leisure, necessities like food, housing and healthcare, education, and cultural involvement. According to Zeid Ra'ad Al Hussein, the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, these rights apply to everyone, regardless of race, ethnicity, disability, citizenship, sex, social status, religion, age, or sexual orientation, and are not limited to specific countries or given as a reward for good behavior. They are inherent to all individuals. The transformative power of human rights declarations. The statements have sparked various actions aimed at safeguarding human rights. This has led to the creation of hundreds of human rights documents that make up international human rights law, as well as several international organizations and processes for protecting human rights. The ideas in the Declaration have assisted in the effort to end colonialism and have been incorporated into the constitutions of newly formed nations that have joined the United Nations. The Declaration has also influenced the development of human rights protection systems at the national and regional levels, including laws and institutions. It continues to serve as a source of inspiration for those who work to defend and promote human rights globally. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights covers 500+ languages. The Declaration of Human Rights is now accessible in more than 500 languages and dialects. This has earned it the title of the most translated document in the world, according to the Guinness World Records. Every year on December 10th, the day it was adopted, is celebrated as Human Rights Day. The Declaration places emphasis on the significance of human rights in our daily life. Eleanor Roosevelt, who was part of the committee that drafted the Bill of Human Rights, once stated that human rights begin in the small, local communities which cannot be seen on any map. She said that these rights, such as equal justice and equal dignity, are important in the individual's daily life and are not just restricted to the larger world. Without efforts from citizens to protect these rights close to home, progress in the bigger world would not be possible. That ends the video. Make sure to keep up with our latest updates by liking, subscribing to our channel, and turning on notifications. Take care, and thanks for tuning in.